Now, I didn't really know how I wanted to do this video because it's kind of a quick sort of thing I wanted to do. And then I started thinking about it a bit more, and a bit more, and a bit more, and a bit more. But that movie that dropped last night, that trailer, that was something completely different. It was something awesome, it was fantastic, and we're going to talk about it today. So, the way this video is going to work is I'm going to share a clip of the trailer, talk about it, another clip, talk about it. Make sure you smash like, comment and subscribe. And I didn't get the visual aid thing sorted. So we were given what seems to be a very fantastic looking poster ready for the direct. Now, this direct opened up with the wonderful Miyamoto, a guy from Illuminations who I don't know his name, so I'm really sorry. And then it was a sort of awkward interview with Chris Pratt. He seemed to be a bit confused. And then we had Jack Black. Now, that was awesome, and we're gonna start with the trailer because this was a very interesting trailer. So, here is the first.
I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
So as we can see from the opening of the trailer, Bowser's castle ship thing comes in to an ice-looking castle, and he walks on to the set. We obviously get a big fight between the penguins and him and Kamek, and this is the first time we hear Jack Black speak as Bowser, which I thought was very well performed. I think he has hit the nail on the head, and I think that he is very worthy of being Bowser. You know, he's got that raw. It seems like he's taking his own twist on Bowser while keeping it still the same as a standard Bowser, which I think was fantastic. I thought that was very, very interesting to see that Bowser he's keeping very traditional, because I know like in the 1993 version of the film, obviously we don't talk about that film, but it was done very different. You know, it was just a standard guy just being like, oh, I'm Bowser, nice to meet you, oh, you're Mario, right? But yeah, that was what I was not expecting to see, was, you know, the twist of Bowser. We also got to hear Kamek as well, which sounds interesting. Obviously, I don't know whether it's the male or female version. I think Camilla is the female and Kamek's the male. Who knows? I always get those facts wrong anyway because it's me and I seem to never get anything right on the internet. Now let's talk about the very important part. Roll next clip.
What is this place?
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry.
So that next clip was of Mario falling into the Mushroom Kingdom. Now, I've rewatched this so many times and I've noticed that he questioned where he is. So does it mean that he's going to be in like New Donk City or reality? Fulshire Park like the original and into the Mushroom Kingdom? Who knows? We also hear Keegan-Michael for the first time, which is Toad. I think he does a pretty good job of it. I think he was the perfect role. I mean, I've watched him in The Substitute Teacher. That was quite funny. So, yeah, I mean, there's not much to say here. Just the fact that he falls into the Mushroom Kingdom. You know, he looks around like, oh, where am I? Oh, I'm somewhere new. Touches a few mushrooms, and then Toad, yeah, does his bit. However, I have another clip I want to share with you of Chris Pratt. Roll the clip.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
He's not Italian, which Yeah, I mean, the first thing I think of when Mario, I think he's Italian. So, I mean, I've got a sore throat, so I can't really do an Italian accent, but it is just Chris Pratt as Chris Pratt, really, as you look at it. Like, obviously, Jack Black was in Kung Fu Panda, film that I know, and, you know, he sounded very different to what he sounds now. Chris Pratt sounds like Chris Pratt, which argue is a good thing or a bad thing, but as you also heard, where is the enthusiasm for that bit at the end? Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. Us as gamers would know that Mario is a very, very enthusiastic. He's like, Mushroom Kingdom, let's go! He's got that very cheerfulness to him. But Chris Pratt's version of it, I don't know. I do think it will be a very interesting thing to see. Although I would have casted Charles Martinet, you know, the actual voice of Mario. And although he's going to still be in the film, kind of is a bit weird. Like, he's the voice of Mario, but he's not voicing Mario, but he's going to be in the Mario movie film still. Anyway, I have just one more clip to give you, and then I'll give you my overall verdict of the film trailer. That last clip was obviously of Luigi. We didn't hear his voice, we just saw him, you know, being a bit... That's all we really saw of him, running away from some dry bones and some other baddies. But, yeah, I think that this trailer is going to be very promising. Well, not this trailer, but this film looks very promising. It comes out April 7th in the UK, I believe. That's what it ended with. I've got it here. It doesn't really say. But, yeah, we have, can't really see it that well, the Super Mario movie. Which, I mean, I'm excited for, being obviously a Nintendo fan, I mean. But, what do you lot think of the trailer? Because make sure you go like, comment and subscribe, and please comment below and let me know what you think of that trailer. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to have to go and visibly sit down after hearing Chris Pratt's voice as Mario. Goodbye.